Hello everyone and welcome back to Passion Sundays, the best way to end the week and start another. Our guest today is a best-selling author on happiness, mindfulness, meditation, and soul. They actually call him Mr. Soul. Vikas, thank you very much for being with us today.
Pleasure. Thank you, Moustafa.
I really appreciate you being here, and what an interesting topic. I mean, the angles of happiness and meditation is beautiful, but at the end of the day, it's all nurturing one thing, which is the soul.
Absolutely.
So, to start with, what does passion mean to you?
Passion is the fuel that keeps everything else moving. You know, I say, let's take the analogy of a car. Now, I have an engine, which is my action. And the engine gets me to where I want to go. But the engine only works if you have the fuel.
Yeah.
And the fuel is passion. So passion is what drives the actions that get the results. I have a very simple formula. The more the passion, the more the results you'll produce.
I like that.
Now, it's just a matter of directing the passion towards actions which are effective to produce the results that you want. So actually, passion is the key ingredient for any successful person. I mean, take you, for example, but let's just take some people who have done it before us.
Yeah.
So let's take Richard Branson. Let's take a person like Anthony Robbins, for example, a world-known motivational speaker. A lot of passion for whatever it is they do. Let's take the field of sports. Let's take Roger Federer. Let's take Novak Djokovic. These guys are playing at the top of their game, whatever the game is.
Yes.
Now, why are they doing it? Are they doing it because they need more money? Do they need another win? They're doing it because they love what they do.
True.
And Roger Federer actually said that. He says, you know, I play this game because I love this game.
Yeah, I love it. He actually says, I don't believe there's anybody on this planet that loves tennis more than I do.
Absolutely.
So in a way, I understand it's it's about the love of it.
Absolutely.
So beautiful definition of passion. And the question is, how do you bring soul into that?
See, passion comes from somewhere, Moustafa.
Yeah.
You know, all of us have it, but not all of us find it. And the reason we don't find it is because we're not looking in the right place. I say that we are born with passion inside us, and the way to find it is to get to the root of who we are, and that's the soul. For every human being, we are our bodies, we live with this, but we are what's inside the body also. So we are our emotions, the things we feel, but we are one level below that. We are what we think. But let's get that a little bit deeper further. I think either based on my love or my fear. Those are the two elements of my life. All my thoughts come from that. I say, let's go with love. When you look at the things that you love is when you find your passion. And that passion is going to be the secret of your success.
True. It's always, though, challenging because we know what we love a lot of times, or we think that we know what we love at a certain stage, and then the next shiny object comes on.
Yes.
And you say, well, that's what I love. And then the next shiny object.
Yes.
And this is why in my definition I say passion is about consistency.
Yeah.
So how do you differentiate that sign of let's go with love?
Yeah.
Because the challenge is you get caught up in your head when you're loving something and you're just pursuing the next thing that you think you love.
Yes. So, you know, what I found in my own life as I was growing up is that whenever I was passionate about something, I was high energy. I wanted to do more of it, and it was a joy. Now, when I didn't have that passion, the energy went away, the joy went away, and I just didn't want to do that thing. The key here is to understand the difference between passion and passing desire. A passing desire is something that changes every day, but a passion is something that is very deep and very driving and very stable. So when you really find your passion, it's not going to change day to day. I'm passionate about the work that I do. I'm passionate about the soul. I've been doing it for 20 years. Today, you don't pay me for it. I still want to do the same thing. You know, when we change day to day, that's a passing desire. I'm not in a moment or in a state of passion. That's just desire is passing away. And that's the difference. That's what you call consistency. I call stability. You have to find something that is very deep and driving inside you, which puts you on fire, and you want to do it regardless of the consequences, regardless of the results. Now, the paradox is that when you find that actual passion and when you do it, the results are good. And when they're not good, you learn from them because you don't want to give up doing this. So you want to keep on going.
Like that. When the results are not good, you're still okay with it. You're still good with it because it's a learning.
Yes.
You no longer want to go, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. See, Moustafa, here's another thing, right? When I find my passion, I'm doing it for that passion. I'm doing it for myself. And this is not a selfish thing. It's actually the most selfless thing to do because we are born to find our passion and share it with the world. So I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for the world. The world appreciates it. They give me the result I want. It's fine. But if they don't, I'm still so happy doing it. I still want to do it. And eventually we find our tribe. And that's the difference between passion and a passing desire.
I love that. That's a very clear distinction. So if there's one advice you'd give our listeners about finding the soul of their passion or bringing passion to their soul, what would that be?
The first thing is take time out for yourself.
Okay.
You know, I believe in happiness and health. And people sometimes tell me you should watch your diet because I love life. And part of that is loving food. So you know what I've decided is that I've included tofu in my diet on a regular basis because it's good for my health, they say. Now, what is tofu? It's time out for you. TOFU.
Like include tofu.
Okay, include tofu in your daily diet. So the first thing is that we all have to find some time. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it doesn't take a long time. I teach mini meditations to people. Find time to have 5 minutes, 10 minutes for yourself and go within. You need to look inside yourself to find your passion, not outside. You need to look within yourself to find authenticity, integrity. Integrity begins with the word in. We can't find integrity looking at the outer world. I need to be integral within myself, whole and complete. And the only way to do it is to look within. So the first instruction, the first secret, take time out, be silent, look within. And it is in silence that you find inspiration and your passion.
Love that. Everybody have some tofu on daily basis. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you, Moustafa. It's such
an awesome interview, Vikas.
Such a pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Passion. What do you think? I hope you found this as useful and as exciting as I did. If so, please leave your comments on the blog below and do share it with somebody who will find it useful. And if you'd like more tools, tips, techniques, and exclusive interviews that I only share on my website, then go to Moustafa.com. And until next episode, live passionately.